So yeah, the Bradley Beal contract is horrific. It is absolutely, absolutely horrific. And we're now at the stage where Jimmy Butler is not going to be going to the Phoenix Suns because of this man right here. Bradley Beal is the reason why Jimmy Butler is not going to the Phoenix Suns. So let's take a listen to this from Brian Windhorst, his update on the Jimmy Butler saga.
We're trying to move him. I think there might be a perception out there because it seems like it's gone on for weeks that they're not, but they are. And from the sources I've been talking to for the last really 48 hours, but definitely tonight, the Heat's price has dropped. They are willing to do more than they were when this all started last month. The Heat are trying to get this done. The difficulty, Scott, is the one team that really, really wants Jimmy Butler and the team that he really, really wants to go to is the Phoenix Suns. And the Suns have basically the most untradeable contract in the league, not just because Bradley Beal has a no-trade clause, but because how much he's owed on that contract versus what his production is. And even if you could convince him to accept a trade to a certain place, it's a hard thing to do. And so you're really trying to squeeze not just drops of blood out of a stone, you're trying to squeeze a gallon of blood out of a stone. And these teams have been running their heads into it for weeks, and it's not helping what's going on the court and off the court with Jimmy and the Heat.
So yeah, that is just crazy out situation. And again, if you guys agreed it's crazy, subscribe. We're trying to hit 9,850 by the end of the day. We are trying to hit 10K by the end of the month. It's going to be extremely close. We got to hit about 50 subscribers a day, and we're at about 20-something so far today. So if we could do that, that'd be incredible. We need 32 more today. But Bradley Beal is the reason. And it says here, with Bradley Beal declining to waive his no-trade clause joining the Bulls, the Suns' pursuit of Jimmy Butler hits a potential impossible roadblock. The Heat will likely pivot elsewhere for Butler trade package soon if the Suns can't find a team that Beal will sign off on. It is looking like, genuinely, it is looking like Bradley Beal is going to be the reason why Jimmy Butler, I don't even know where Jimmy Butler is going to go to. I genuinely don't. I have absolutely no idea where Jimmy Butler is going to go to, but it's not going to be Phoenix. Just do a buyout. A buyout for Bradley Beal's 150. You're going to have to pay Bradley Beal 150 million to buy him out. It's going to cost you 150 million to buy him out. If they bought him out, they'd still be over the salary cap without a tradable asset. I mean, no playoff team can get him either. Buyouts have changed with the new CBA. Not how it works. You can't sign a max player just because you bought someone out. Buyout saves you like 2 million out of his 100 million. Dear Lord. He has 170 million now. Imagine paying him 170 million just to pay Jimmy Butler 120 million. That no trade clause is powerful. The Suns just go ahead and blow it up this summer. Let Beal finish up his final 2 seasons because he's not going to waive his no trade clause. There's not much you can do with him. Basically, I think it's good for the Heat in terms of bidding more. Suns might get desperate and include Dunn. We can't per the CBA. Not giving up a future for a 35-year-old Butler. I think they're going to have to get someone in return. But yeah, if I'm Miami, what rookies do we have? You know what? We'll give you Jaime. Look, I like Jaime. I think Jaime's decent. We'll give you Jaime. Give us Ryan Dunn. If Miami, any team that takes on Beal should demand to get Ryan Dunn. If you take on Beal's awful contract, you're not going to be able to get rid of him, you should demand one of your rookies, trade one of your rookies for Ryan Dunn. Just so that it can be 2 players for 2 and the salaries work. Whatever team takes Beal should demand Ryan Dunn and the 2031 pick. It's that bad. It's not even the 2031 pick. And 2 of the picks you got for your 2031 pick. 2 of them and Ryan Dunn. So you've got 3, a first rounder and a really, really good player. That's what you kind of have to do to get off Beal's contract. And I actually kind of like how stubborn Beal's been. He's like, no, I came here to win. That's it. I came here to win. And people were I was meant to be this top player. I signed here. I waived my no trade clause for this. The Wizards are idiots giving me a no trade clause. And now, we're going for it. We're going for it. I'm just going to try to win with this team. And I have some respect there. He's put to the bench and they're trying to break his morale. And he's like, no, it's good. It's good. I'll come off the bench. That's fine. I have to say, I actually do have some respect for Bradley Beal in that regard. But anyway, yeah, it is an interesting situation because Beal is going nowhere, it seems. Bradley Beal, blame the Wizards. The Suns literally traded for him. Unless he had a ring, you don't deserve a no-trade clause. Everyone knew it was a dumb contract at the time, except for Matt Ishbia. Matt Ishbia traded for one of the dumbest contracts in the NBA. Get Beal on the phone, figure it out. What is figuring it out? He's not going. He's not going anywhere where he has no chance of winning, even though he has no chance of winning in Phoenix. Like, at this stage, you should just trade Devin Booker. Like, if you don't think you're going to win with this current lineup because you got no assets, at least just trade Devin Booker. Go full old folks crew. Trade Devin Booker and fleece some of the Heat's assets if you want. Go and get a couple of firsts from Miami. Fleece some of the Heat's assets and go give him Devin Booker. And you never know. Like, bring Bradley Beal as a starter, I guess. They thought he was going to accept the trade to Chicago. If he decides to stay, he'll be in the same position he was in with Wizards after KD and Book ask out. Won't happen this season, but it'll be inevitable. I mean, he can go wherever he wants. It's inevitable. Like, if he wants to stay in Phoenix, he can stay in Phoenix. He only had 9 points. Hell yeah, he can choose where he wants. Imagine the Wizards giving him the no-trade clause, which was so dumb. But imagine Matt Ishbia trading for a guy with a no-trade clause off the back of a down year. It's one thing if he traded for him off the back of a season where he averaged 30. But he didn't average 30. He had a down 22-23 season. And then he was talking about, it's going to be great to play meaningful basketball. I made a short about it on the Mick Talks Hoops channel. I'm like, Bradley Beal played more meaningful basketball in Washington than he's going to play in Phoenix. Like, with the the era of John Wall. That John Wall Wizards team is better than his current Phoenix team with him. But that's pretty much it. Like, Beal is the reason why Jimmy Butler... You can't even blame Pat Riley anymore. It is solely on Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal is the only reason why Jimmy Butler is not a member of the Phoenix Suns. It is Bradley Beal's fault. Don't blame Pat Riley. Don't blame anyone else. It is Bradley Beal's fault. And the rumor is that Jimmy Butler, the reason why he became so... he was fine, and then he just turned after the Phoenix Suns game, and he was spotted talking to James Jones. I don't know the truth to this, but the rumor is James Jones told him, we'll give you 2 years max. And then from that moment onwards, it was like, get me out of here. Get me to Phoenix. So, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys blame Beal? At this stage, I actually don't blame Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal's somebody who, when he was in Washington, was dead set on, like, I like living here. My family likes living here. I don't want to move. Like, he's somebody that really does not like jumping around by the sounds of things and what we've learned. And giving him the no-trade clause means that, unless he gets a perfect situation, he's happy just being where he is. So anyway, I'll see you guys.